Good morning.
The palace is gone, so I guess we're waiting for a while. What do you guys do at times like these? I'm trying to remember for a moment. The previous palace was Futaba, and Makoto's was the one before that. Yeah, I guess Futaba was a little bit different than the usual palaces, so she wouldn't necessarily know what we normally do. Also, Futaba wouldn't be the one to approach us. Study. So are you saying that it's important to play the part of a diligent student too? No, I'm saying that there's a rank 5 knowledge lock and I need to get my knowledge up before I can do it, and so if I want to get all of my friends to like me, I need to study. I'm impressed. I wish Ryuji would take a cue from you. Oh god, we have no texts. Oh no. Okay, we have Yusuke. Let's see, anyone else at all? No, just Yusuke. And if I do this... Okay, I can see better and I can see where the cards are. And it's just those two, so it's just those. Okay. I guess we're getting Yusuke then. He's currently rank 8, I think. Yusuke is... Oh! Okay. Transform his persona into a mythological trickster. Time to get rank 10 Emperor. Huh. Okay, no need to return the book because we haven't started reading it yet. I think we're good. Walk away. You, be best friends with me.
By the way.
Okay, so you. Oh, or because of the other persona, I guess. Sure, why not? You see, I entered my piece into Kawanabe's competition. Moreover, it was accepted. The resulting exhibition blech, is actually going on as we speak.
Let us
Come on, let's go. It's being held at the same museum as last time. Wow, how convenient. It's happening right now when we happen to talk to you, and it's happening at that previous set piece, so they don't have to make a new museum. Sorry, I took a sip of tea there. Also, that looks really nice. Yusuke's painting won the competition.
I still have much to learn, but I finally painted something that I can be satisfied with.
And if you look, you can see that he has the other painting underneath it, which kind of means that he might have just painted over what he had already done. Not sure I agree with that practice, but whatever, I'm not an artist.
Yes. This is the true heart of humanity.
Colorful. And spiky.
The title is Desire and Hope. What do you think?
I think I haven't studied art enough to be able to critique or praise it in any meaningful way. It looks pretty. So you added hope?
Well, I added aspects that were previously lacking. This light is all of you. The title lists hope, but in my mind, it's a much more concrete thing. I can't believe I didn't realize that until now. You.
It's a good painting.
Huh?
It's not trying to be eccentric for the sake of being eccentric, like the last time. To think the same painting can change this much. So this is the answer you've come up with.
It is.
Desire and hope. I see. Beauty and ugliness. Humans are creatures that possess both. It seems you understand that.
What are you playing at?
You provoked Yusuke on purpose?
I apologize, although my intent was to encourage you. It was rather crude. Still, I believe that this ploy needed to be done in order to ignite your competitive spirit.
Hey, editing Peter, see if you can bring up this guy's voice actor, because I want him to read me a goddamn audiobook. Okay, I haven't done, like, super exhaustive research here, but I looked online and looked in a couple different places, and genuinely, this guy doesn't seem to be credited anywhere. Like, his German voice actor maybe is, but not his English voice actor. By all means, if you do actually know, then please shout it out in the comments.
But why would you do that? What's your objective?
I wanted to do something for you as another person who is free from Madarame's chains. That's all.
God, you're right, you did do that in a very crude way then.
Huh?
Madarame held a grudge against me for supposedly stealing his customers from him. To start, I couldn't get anyone to rent me space for exhibits. He caused me no end of hardship.
So that's why.
Yes, the heart of man is painted with desire, even if it's coated entirely in black at times. However, it seems you have the strength to not look away from it, and chose to stand up against it. If only he had your strength.
Yeet.
Madarame and I go back a long way. First as classmates, then as teachers at the same art school. He used to have a noble spirit. Said he wanted to aim for the top of the art world one day.
Unfortunately, then rent was due and he realized that you can't pay in paintings.
Huh?
But in the end, even the art world has its share of politics. Those who are cunning win. Our hearts were stained black in that manner. But the human heart is a strange thing. It can't completely separate black from white. I was shocked when I heard that he took you in. He never liked children, you see.
Oh?
This happened just before we cut all ties from each other. But I got a call from him. He was panicking that nearby clinics were closed and that his kid had a fever.
Sensei.
That was another aspect to him. I don't want to say he was a good man deep down because he did some bad shit, but humans are not one-dimensional. There's some other facets here.
Yeah.
I don't want any more losers like me, or misguided winners like him being born from this world.
Ooh, sir, you have a Sisyphean uphill battle, then.
That's why I started this foundation. So how about it? Would you like our support? Without the overbearing marketing production, of course.
Yeah, you really should have just cut to the chase on that. We could have had, like, 3 or 4 fewer confidant links here if you had just been upfront and said, like, hey, I'll give you space, I'll give you money, I want you to be a good artist.
It's a truly kind offer. Thank you for your generosity.
What?
However, I must respectfully decline.
Huh. What makes you say that?
I am not Madarame. I won't be stained by desire. After all, I can see hope.
Okay, but where are you going to hang your paintings?
If I am lost, they will extend their hands. If I am wrong, they will chastise me.
And if I'm hungry, they will feed me curry and coffee. It actually tastes surprisingly good.
As long as I have my rays of hope to guide me, I will be fine.
Ha! Madarame really did have a good eye.
What a strange man.
You're a stranger, Yusuke.
For declining his offer? It is a tad wasteful of me to decline.
God, you're gonna have to learn how money works one day.
Still, I believe it's for the best. I feel contradictory, but that's the human heart, correct? Interesting. That's exactly what I should be painting. It must have been troublesome dealing with me, but for some reason, I knew that you wouldn't abandon me until everything was said and done. Thank you, my friend.
I feel a strong bond with Yusuke. I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion that break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of the Emperor, granting thee infinite power. Second Awakening. Now to learn what the hell Second Awakening is.
Alright.
You can now use Odin, the most powerful persona of the Emperor Arcana. And that's one of the first very important ones, actually. Not very important, but decently important. Because I believe, I need to check if this is a thing or not, but I believe that it's each of your teammates' rank 10 fusion unlocks. Each of those you can itemize into their ultimate weapons. So that's where transmutation gets a lot more important, because Odin, theoretically, should turn into, like, Yusuke's best sword or something like that, I think.
Persona within me has awakened to a new power. Alright.
Yusuke's persona Goemon has transformed into Kamu Susanoo.
Now that I'm out of my slump, I need to make up for the time I wasn't able to paint. I reiterate my promise to you. I'll extend my assistance to you, should you ever stumble. Now then, shall we go? In order for me to learn more about the heart, we need to work hard on our thief business.
Okay. So we learned Evade Fire, triples evasion against fire attack, or fire skills, does not stack. That actually is very good. Tsukakasha is pretty good. We get an upgrade to that eventually. I think that it's Masukakasha. So it's accuracy evasion for the full party for 3 turns at the start of battle, I think. Oh, no, this isn't the start of battle one. Speedmaster is. Okay, so that's heavy to all, heavy to 1, medium to all. Let's go ahead and get rid of Mind Slice then, because at this point, all of these actually have their various use cases. I could get rid of Counter-Strike, but 15% chance of reflecting physical seems like it's a really useful one. So I might as well just keep single target, multi-target, useful, technically a little bit less useful, but does have utility. And then single physical, multi-physical, single physical, multi-physical. So Heat Wave and Mind Slice are the only ones that are kind of doubled up on their usefulness. That's 70, that's 74. You know, since it's only 4 more health in order to use this, let's go ahead and get rid of Heat Wave, because having Confuse as a possible affliction for any enemy is still good. Basically, at the first chance to get a different AoE physical, I'll replace Mind Slice, though.
You're back.
Another box came for you. Oh, it's raining. Chihaya won't be available. Oh, did I get a point earlier or not? I forget. Okay, there's the Sonic Socks. Equip, just to check what it does. Agility plus 5. Ooh, actually. Plus 5 to a stat is pretty good. Mia. Okay, so we can rank up with Mishima by the looks of it. Check the TV. Nothing. Check the plant.
Nice.
Okay. Sojiro will rank up. Oya will not. Ifumi will rank up. Mishima will rank up. Probably Sojiro then, because I think we get kindness out of him, and we might as well rank him up until we hit his lock. Because after that, then we know we need to boost kindness before we can get to him beyond that. Let's go to red light for a moment and see if we can actually get Chihaya or not. I really doubt it.
Going outside.
Yeah, no. Technically, the ideal would be to go back and make sure to get the affinity point with her, but I'm not willing to do that. So let's go ahead and
should
save
write
really quick,
something.
just because it's right here. Okay. Hierophant. Persona. Do not have Hierophant, so let's go ahead and go to the Velvet Room in order to make one.
Hey, inmate.
I keep forgetting about Network Fusion, too. We should do that. Yep, there we go.
The inmate you wish to perform next to a world beyond this one.
Get rid of Isis. I could get rid of Koinor, actually. Can we do this? Can do this. Sure.
Now, how will this turn out?
Ugh. Well, I finally got a bad one. Unless it's like level 50. Not level 8. Okay. Oh well.
Finished for now.
Right, we also need to get a Hierophant.
Time for some execution.
Cool. These. We can get Phoenix. I think I'd prefer to just delete Oberion and then summon a Hierophant persona.
They will be reborn anew.
Senryo Yakusha. Death contract is Haru because it's an axe. Ooh, growth 2. Interesting. Endure, Pepswan, Mediarama, Official's Robe, Zyonga, Windwall, Maega, Bloodbath, what the hell? And Lucky Punch. We can put Lucky Punch on something. Actually, that's not a bad idea. You know what? I actually will itemize Oberion then, because we have a couple of extra cards, and getting a Lucky Punch card seems like a good idea.
It seems it will become a...
Behold its new form.
Go ahead.
This may prove somewhat extreme.
Actually, I suppose Miracle Punch is the one that I really want then, but whatever. That frees up a
Finished
slot.
for now. Justine, you handle this.
Just check.
Wait here.
And we're looking for Hierophant. Hierophant, whatever. Aerith.
This will withdraw this and accept this such rudeness. I
Oh,
am
shut up.
finished. It is time, inmate.
Sona. Aerith. You. Day is Monday. Over you. LeBlanc. And you will rank up, right? Yes. If you have time, can you help me prepare dinner? Go ahead.
All right.
Thanks. Fataba's coming to eat today, too. I'll get the curry ready. I'm leaving the coffee to you. Yeah, time for 7 p.m. coffee. Phew, I'm wicked full. How's the curry, Fataba? Delicious. I'm gonna be dreaming of that stuff tonight. Did it taste the same as you remember it? Yep, Like a dummy for not wanting to eat it back when I was depressed about my mom.
Oh, that's right.
Ah, first episode of this brand new anime I want to watch is airing tonight. I'm out of here. Eyes in front of you when you walk, okay? No spacing out. Ran headfirst into a pole last time you went for a walk. Oh, you stubbed your toe on the dresser the other day. Ah, crap, it's gonna start. Make a leaf and screw it by. She thought it was delicious. And what about you? I think I'm addicted. Really? I guess you have pretty good taste if you can understand how incredible that curry is. Now then, there's something I should probably tell you. Here, take a seat. I'll pour you some coffee.
Yeah.
Remember how I said the recipe for this curry was developed by a scientific genius? You might have realized it by now, but that genius was Futaba's mother, Wakaba. In other words, that curry is one of the last remaining connections Futaba has to her mom. I first met Wakaba back when I was doing some work for the government. She was real trouble, let me tell ya. Logic prevailed over emotion for her, and she had an intricate knowledge of the human mind. I thought my pickup lines were the best in town, but not a single one worked on her. Was she like Futaba? You could say that. It was never clear what she was thinking, so I had a hard time trying to keep up with her. Men are idiots, though. We spend our time chasing after things we can't get. Walkbar rejected me time and time again, but there was one instance where I managed to surprise her. And that was when I gave her a plate of my homemade curry. The very next day, she came asking all about the ingredients and what goes into the cooking process. Then, just a few days later, she handed me a scientifically enhanced version of my recipe. It was incredible. She had used my curry as the basis, but it was miles better than anything I made. Curry was Wakaba's specialty from then on. Naturally, Futaba grew to love it in no time as well. But after Wakaba's accident, Futaba stopped eating it entirely. The flavor would make her remember the pain. Heard even smells can bring back memories too. But that curry was the only point of connection I had with Futaba. That's why, when I took her in, I vowed to keep this recipe alive until she could eat it again. So much history. Oh, it wouldn't have such a rich flavor without that rich backstory. The whole idea of pairing the curry with a nice brew is thanks to Wakaba's refinement, too. Despite how introverted she seemed, she was extremely perceptive of the people around her. I never even told her about my love of coffee. She figured it out just from looking at me. That was when I realized she was totally out of my league. Not like I really stood a chance to begin with. She already had Futaba by then, after all. This might seem like an old curry to most people, like any old curry to most people. There's tons of emotions crammed inside. Make sure you keep the tradition going. Oh, coffee, Dad. I feel like my bond with Sojo is growing deeper. I'm halfway surprised we don't get, like, you can make the curry give you more SP or something out of that.
Alright.
Alright, that's enough of this for tonight. Things are getting downright sappy in here. Dov is waiting for me at home, too. I should probably head him back.
The rest is
Make sure you clean up before you go to bed. Oh, he does get kindness. I forgot about that. It's raining, so we couldn't go to Chihaya. Okay, whatever. Ooh, 3 points. Nice. Come on. I know it's like 40 points to go from 4 to 5, but I need 5.
Alright.